I will do this last hand with you, Johnny. I always do to a commentary, but I will hand it back over to Mike. Or is Mike, hang on, I'll find out what Mike wants to do. Mike at the moment is taking a little break, but he's in here watching. No, Mike is going to sit in the booth with us, but he's going to play along as a spectator. We did have 3 in here earlier, but the sound's quite difficult. Well, here we go, look at this. Thomas has moved all in with ace-3 of hearts, and Stevie has found jacks in the small blind. So maybe, just maybe, Mike's been the one keeping everyone in this tournament. As soon as he leaves, maybe we will have a bust out. And of course, Johnny, these are the situations, all the other short stacks rooting hard for Stevie.
Yeah, of course. It's huge page jumps here, so.
You go from 225 to 325 just by jumping from 8th to 7th. And wow. Thomas came in as one of the short stacks, ran up a big stack, and now has found himself all the way down the bottom. Did fold a set of kings earlier correctly against Dominic. Kept him in, gives him a chance to spin up the stack, but he will need help here. And well, yeah, if Stevie wins, he'll go over 300 million.
They say the action, and they just say the 2 hands, and they'll say who has what.
Well, 7-5-3 flop. Thomas does flop bottom pair to go with it. We'll need an ace or a 3. Turn a 6. Well, Johnny, he picks up some split outs, right, with a 4. You're always happy you get it in this spot to get a split. He'll take it. Of course, can still win the pot with an ace or 3, but it is the 10 of diamonds. So, well, a good effort from Thomas. He was first at risk of elimination on this final table, doubling up early with King-Jack against Dom's 5-6 of diamonds. Got a stack going, but ultimately Stevie bluffed him out of a big pot. He then lost a big pot with a top set against Dominic Nietzsche's straight. And now finally eliminated in 8th place. A good showing, and his father on the rail, perhaps going to take possession back of that shirt, because that was pretty special. Well, look at this straight away. It is his countryman Katai all in at risk with ace-jack. He's in good shape though against Diogo's ace-4. Perhaps doubling up, of course. Still not out of the woods with only won 65 million chips. This is it. He's seen one elimination, Johnny, so he's guaranteed himself at least another 100,000. Now in good shape to double back up.
Yeah, but ace-jack is pushing there anyway, so.
That is, of course, true. Well, Diogo, his final's not gone so well so far. But a king 6-4 flop. And, well, Katai's face says it all. Diogo out-flopping his opponent with a 4. Katai will need a jack or some runners. Turn an 8. Only a jack will see Katai survive. And it is a 10. The 10 of diamonds will seal Katai's fate. So as quick as that, we had to bust out for 4 hours, and then 2 in 2 hands. 6-handed things start to pinch, especially with the 4 million ante.
It's huge.
Costing 10 million a round to sit here. Of course, the ante will go down to half a big blind once we go to 5 players. Well, Pascal with the ace-4 on the big blind. And, well, ace, jack, 3, all clubs. Pascal does flop top pair. Stevie with a gut shot, and, well, one of the worst hands you can have on this board. Not a club in his hand.
Have to fire.
Fire he does. Pascal, of course, will be going nowhere with his top pair. He does indeed make that call. Turn a king.
Maybe this is a 3-barrel pot.
It's definitely not a two-barrel, is it? If you fire two, you've got to fire the third on
Yeah.
this kind of ball texture because.
That
Well, here we go.
Smells like a 3.
Here we go. Welcome back to the Stevie Show. Putting people in cages yet again. What will Pascal do with his top pair? He's thinking, hang on a second, I was the huge chip leader. How is this guy putting me in these spots, betting 26 million to a 40 million chip pot? Well, he does make the call. Stevie needed a lot of help here. 92 million chips in the pot. And well, a club on the river. But does Stevie really have many clubs he can bet this river with? Surely if he had the king of clubs, he checks back the turn. If not, the flop.
But can he give up 92 million?
Would he fold? No. He is going for it.
75, 70 million.
He's going big, Johnny.
I hope he has a lot of time banks left. This is.
But does Stevie have the king of clubs here? I don't think he does. He might even check back the flop. He certainly would check back the turn with a pair and a flush draw. So to then bomb this river. And does he make the sizing with the queen of clubs? Well, Pascal doesn't give him much thought. We'll just give it away. And again, Stevie bullying this table, closing in on 400 million chips. And who's going to stand up to him?
Looks like he's
39.
going.
Wow. He is going to make a play here on Stevie. Can Stevie sniff this out? Diogo's put in 40 million, or 39 million of his 80, with 84 million behind. Giving himself a great price to call the jam. Wow, Stevie calls to see the flop. What a boss.
What?
Diogo with pot behind. How does he do it, Johnny?
That was surprising.
How does he do it? And look at this. Ace 8-3. Diogo out flops him, flopping 2 pair. How are you doing? 3-bet the ace 3 off and flop 2 pair against Stevie.
Stevie still has 8 and 9 and the running pair.
Of course he does.
Sevens.
It's not over yet. Stevie will feel pretty good about this flop, though, you'd have thought. Let's flop top pair. Let's see ahead of the pocket pairs.
Interesting hand.
Very, very interesting. Well, Stevie will bet here, try and get some value from those big pocket pairs. He hopes he's just outdrawn. Well, check rip. Interesting play there, Johnny.
I think that
Stevie
was the
shrugs and calls.
worst of the options you could do.
And Stevie very surprised to see. Well, anyway, a huge pot here, the biggest pot of the tournament so far, I believe. 256 million chips in the middle. Diogo is at risk, but he does have the best hand with aces up. Stevie will need a 9 or an 8. He'll take a big hit here. Still be left with 211 million though.
Running 7.
Dom asking for running 7s. turn jack. Stevie will now need a jack, 9 or 8. Oh, it is a jack. More disgusting. Of course, the 8 would have been a chop. He needed a jack or 9 to win. That is what's come off. Stevie hits a huge river in a 256 million chip pot. Unbelievable there for Diogo. 3-bet the ace-3, flopped 2 pair. But couldn't get past the river, and Stevie will of course leave with 450,000 euros. And now, Johnny, can anyone stop Stevie with this many chips?
That's a painful one. Doing a move with ace-3 and you just get...